actually, it wasn't before 11. It was a little after 11. But before 12, before noon. And, sorry, I was jogging, and then I was eating this like breakfast trail mix stuff. So my neck or my throat's kind of like anyway, one of my friends, a new good friend of mine, kind of made me, not really made me, but he told me to get up. My alarm, I set my alarm for 11, and he texted me like a minute or so before 11. And long story short, I got up. Anyway, I'm off and texting him about bands. So if you're confused about who you were before and you're watching this video, then now you know, because we're talking about bands and you like Blink-182. Anyway, yeah, so I'm up and I might do it on the way back. I'm almost to my spot now. I'm almost right in front of this big house here. Hey, I'm still kind of out of breath. But I jogged, both times I tried jogging, I jogged a lot further. I made myself jog further than I did yesterday. I'm going to try to do that each day. We'll see how that goes. I'm like dying. Okay, I'm not dying now, but I was practically dying. Anyway, I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm going to try, it's going to be weird, some kind of break dance thing. I'm like, this house is watching. But you know what, that's part of being a vlogger, right? You shouldn't care what people think. You should be able to do break dancing moves in the middle of Walmart with people walking all around you. Did I get something on my hand? Anyway, so I'm gonna do a breakdance move, I think. I can't do breakdance, by the way, so besides the fact that my camera's gonna be all wacky like that, it'd be easier to see if somebody else was holding it. Besides that fact, I'm actually not very good at breakdancing. Yeah, what am I supposed to do? Here, I'll do one that, well, Katie, vlogger mode, you need to get this. Okay, I'm gonna do a breakdancing move, well, okay, an attempt at a breakdancing move. I just need to stop laughing and do this. Okay, one. Oh, there's a car coming. No. Okay, I give up. Breakdancing move in 3, 2, 1. Okay, that was really dumb. And you couldn't see my leg or anything. I was trying to do the thing where you like go down on the floor. It was really, I can't do it to begin with, but if you go on the floor and you like kick your leg up and like touch your hand or something, I don't know. Well, there you go. You didn't see anything. I didn't really do anything. Yay. Okay. I just try to push record without turning on the camera. Now I have something to add. So there's a million different points that I could start off with. First of all, there's more lighting than usual. I wanted to have lighting, and I wanted to be standing up and talking to you and doing whatever else I can decide to do. I also closed the door over yonder. I don't know if you can see it over there, because I wanted to speak in a little bit more of a normal voice, a little less of a whisper voice, because I'm the only one up in the house. But I have done little to no vlogging today. I was gonna fix my wording there, but I did do a little bit this morning when I got up and I walked, though it was probably windy, and like yesterday I probably had to cut out a lot of it. Speaking of yesterday though, okay, so yesterday I had the kids, yesterday being Wednesday for me. Well, technically it's Thursday now, because it's like, technically yesterday is Thursday now, because it's like 2 something or 3 something in the morning. But yesterday's vlog was Wednesday, and in that vlog, I wasn't really sure how interesting it would be, because I was just kind of blah. I forgot to even do the dishes until like the last minute, till like after 12. It was like 12, close to 1 I think, when I got them done. And I still got to bed by 2? What? Anyway, not 2:30, or not 2, but 2:30. Anyway, I'm rambling now, of course. But what was I saying? Anyway, I thought it would be really boring because I was just kind of blah, nothing sounded interesting to do, everything seemed like it'd been done, and I wrote a little bit I didn't today, but I wrote a little the last couple days in a story that I started. It's kind of a depressing story, but it's a love story because I love love. I really do. It's a cheesy way of saying it, but I love love. I really do love love. Anyway, so I wrote in some of that, and I watched a lot of TV the last couple days, these being Tuesday and Wednesday, and just didn't feel like doing much. Nothing sounded interesting. It's not that I didn't want to go do something. I totally as you saw in yesterday's video, I totally wanted to go do something, but I wanted to go places where they do stuff, but nothing around here sounded interesting, and I couldn't think of anything to go take the kids to do that didn't cost money, and not a park. I don't know. Anyway, I had a little bit where I was hyper and bored, and the mixture of those two things actually made the video really interesting, and it's probably one of my favorite videos in the past year. Maybe the favorite video, and that's sad. Maybe that's last year, but at least since the beginning of this year. Probably my favorite since the beginning of this year. And that's probably sad. Every video needs to be like that. Anyway, moving on. Again today, I didn't do much vlogging, and I'm sorry. I did some this morning, and I'm doing some now. Have I showed you this in proper light? This is, hope you can see, this is the rest of my room. Here's my clothes. Ooh. And yeah, that's what I share this room with. There's gonna be a wall there, and a wall there, and there's already a wall there and behind me. But that might not happen until even next spring, so there's that. But anyway, I wanted to kind of explain, maybe make excuses, whatever you want to call it, for why I haven't done much vlogging today. My brother was off of work, and for one thing, I don't really feel as comfortable vlogging around him as I do with just the kids being here, or with just me being here, because I mean he kind of supports my videos and supports me making my videos better, but still I feel kind of awkward vlogging around him. But anyway, he was off work today because my nephew Alan had a soccer game, in which he lost by 1, but they did awesome, and he did awesome, and he scored one of the points. That it was like 4-5, and he scored one of those points, which is awesome. I'm not set it up yet. And I wanted to vlog a little bit there, but it was like sleeting or raining, whatever you want to call it. It wasn't like pouring, but it was like, I don't know, like the misty looking rain. I don't know. But it was doing that like the whole time. So everything was wet. It was chilly. I had on sandals, which was fine, but I had on jeans, and I had on a short sleeve shirt, and I had on my pink jacket that's back there, and I had on my sister-in-law's like ski jacket. And I was comfortable enough. My hands were a little chilly, but whatever the case, I couldn't vlog because I didn't want you guys to get wet, because I can't lose my vlogging camera. I just can't. This thing has lasted me longer than any of my flip cameras ever did. Those all lasted like an average of 3 months each. This thing has lasted me over a year, which is rockin' awesome, but I don't want to take any chances with it, usually. Anyway, so that being said, I partially blame Mother Nature for the reason I haven't vlogged today, because I couldn't vlog out any at Alan's game, and then there's the whole thing with my brother being here. I could have vlogged. There's probably times, whatever, that I could have vlogged, but anyway, I didn't, and that is that. Tomorrow, by the way, this morning, I don't know how much footage. It's probably gonna be really long. I'm probably gonna have to edit a bunch out. Maybe even the stuff from this morning, because you might not be able to hear it anyway. But this morning, I was woken up and I actually went out early, which I told you I think in the vlog this morning. I went out early. I got up at like a little after 11 and got around, went out and walked / jogged the 2 miles, and then came back and took a shower, and then went and picked up a debit and credit card and checks from my new bank, and then the rest is what I already told you, pretty much, my brother being here and the game and stuff. But where was it? Oh, the fact that I got up early was because a certain person texted me. The person actually like texted me twice and said to get up my butt, or I don't remember how the person worded it. But whatever the case, they texted it twice, I think on accident, but it got me to get up, and I'm I was thinking a thing upstairs when I was getting ready to brush my teeth, but the way I explained it in my head up there, I went on to explain, and I'll explain here. I act as if it's like some little fairy fluttered down onto my pillow and dropped ice cream, and I don't like cupcakes, so well, I like cupcakes, but dropped ice cream and fairy dust and magical dream dust. No, dream dust. Magical follow your dream dust and all that jazz. All good things and happinessness to get me to get up. But it wasn't a fairy. It was just a text, and it wasn't all that exciting. But it got me up, and I was pretty happy, and I would love for that to continue. The person that texted me watches these videos, but by the time he watches this, it'll be tomorrow already, so I don't know if he'll do the same, or, well, he or she will do the same tomorrow morning, but we'll see. Speaking of which, but on another random note, I have something exciting coming up. Not this Saturday, this weekend will be fun because I'm going home for the weekend. It's Memorial Weekend, and I've already talked too much, but I'll talk about that later. But I'm also excited about next Saturday, not like tomorrow for you guys or whatever, not this coming Saturday, but next Saturday, because there's some exciting stuff going on around lunchtime. Okay, anyway, I need to get to bed because I need to stop talking, and this vlog is long enough already. So I hope you have a great, grand, wonderful, amazing, fluffy day, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night.